Hello everyone, this is Questless. RuneScape has a vast array of content with deep and meaningful stories, bosses, gear, among other things. A good chunk of those are walled behind completing a quest or finishing a story. My idea here is to see how and what it looks like if the hero of the story never takes part in that story. The goal will be for me to stretch and test my boundaries in the world of RuneScape while completing 0 of the pre-written quests. I guess to find out and create my own story. Alright guys, here I am. I just spawned in. I gave myself a bond from one of my other accounts and I'm going to see how the idea goes. As you just heard in the intro, it is a pretty loose idea that I came up with a friend. I'm really not a big quest guy. I understand their purpose and I enjoy the content they provide, but I don't really care too much about the stories. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was one of the guys that would bring up the quest helper and just kind of click through, show me the blue square, get it over with. I just want the stuff at the end, the shiny prize. And so I want to see what it looks like if I were to have an account where every single quest as they come stays red. It's going to lock me from a lot of content, going to lock me from a lot of gear, and probably some stuff I'm not considering, but that's going to be kind of the fun of it. So I am going to start off with a very basic goal. I feel like it's pretty popular. We're going to see if I can earn myself a fire cape on this account, what that gear is going to look like, how I get to it with no quests available to me. And I'm sure there's some stuff and ideas and gear that I'm not really thinking of right now as I decide I'm going to do this. But I think that's what will make it a little interesting. Just as a heads up, I do work full-time. I can't make content full-time, and I do still enjoy playing on my main, so I wanted to make this semi-doable for me. So what that means is basically I'm going to be playing this account as a bronze man. You may have seen the little icon in the corner. It is a bronze helmet. It is not an iron helmet. If you're unfamiliar with that or the type of that account, it's basically that everything on the GE and or trading will be locked from me until I unlock that item via Iron Man rules. So just as an example, just in case nobody, you know, if you didn't get it off that, just in case, as an example, Herblore is going to be a skill I cannot train. I'm not going to be able to do the quest, so I can't start it. Could I level it with lamps? Probably. Is that something that we could look at in the future to bypass some of this stuff? Possibly. Haven't really thought about it, haven't done a lot of math. This is just a little intro episode. But because I can't train Herblore, making potions is going to be very hard. So rather than killing 10,000 of one creature and getting a handful of potions, I'm going to play it as where once I get the drop once, it'll become unlocked for me in the GE. Then I can purchase as many as I need of them, of whatever that is. So I'll still have to earn the kill, get to the point where I can kill that creature, get the drop, do whatever, and earn my own money to use that. But then at least I can, once I unlock that for myself, I'll be able to purchase what I need to continue progressing the account. We are level 1, so one thing that I wanted to bring up as probably a good point as we're doing it, this guy's running on me. A lot of people, when they make a new account, immediately they knock off a couple of quests, whether it's Waterfall, Witch's House, other various things. They do that, and you know what, I probably should have put most of this stuff in the bank, so we're gonna do that first. I want to get some food so I can get those 3 stats to 10. When I get them to 10, I'm going to save the bones, and then we're going to take the bones from getting 10 in each of those stats. We're going to save all of them, so it's going to be some running back and forth. We're going to go out to the Chaos Altar and hopefully exploit the fact that I'm going to be level 11 or whatever I am when I get there. We'll see how that goes, but just to get some free prayer level, because I'm not going to be able to do any quests or anything, obviously, to get that number up. Alright, should be coming in real soon. Just wanted to get some some basic shrimp food going. I'm gonna kill some stuff to get these bones so we can go boost a little prayer, like I said. Alright, that's level 5. It's good enough. I think I've got, like, depending on what cooks of these, I've got like 28-ish shrimp, so that should be fine. We're just gonna try and do attack, strength, and defense to 10, like just getting to black armor would be decent, I think, just to, you know, start with in case we come across anything cool or figure it out. So one thing that I am wondering, as I'm now gonna just take some basic food out here, we want to kind of maximize our bones in the short amount of time that we're gonna raise all these things to level 10. So maybe it's better to, since I'm just gonna get basic bones, to not even kill the, although the cows drop beef, which is decent food, maybe I should just kill goblins to get the bones faster. They have less hit points, right? So I'll get more bones for the altar. They have 5 hit points. I know cows have 8, so that we will get some extra bones. While we resource up to 10 could be good, just because, like I said, outside of lamps and getting the drops, we have no real way to get to free prayer XP. So, okay, we're just gonna go ahead and we're just about to get 10 strength here, so then we'll just switch over to defense. We'll round it out, we'll go do the bones, and I think we're gonna stop in Edgeville after that and get a Slayer task. Good thing to help me train my combats on, as well as getting drops or anything additionally will help. I do think that I'll be doing a lot of Slayer Wilderness, which isn't something I've really experienced a lot of outside of leagues, so will definitely be interesting. We're gonna have to be careful in the wilderness. Obviously, we don't want to be dying and lose all of our stuff, and I'm not a PKer kind of guy, so I missed getting the actual drop, because nobody wants to spend 30 minutes while I go in between each level 10, but we just got, I believe, our first upgrade from bronze. Sorry, 2 bronze square shield from wooden shield, so I don't know. We're pretty close to killing the Inferno. Alright, so I'm actually going to pivot here real quick. We just got 5 defense. My combat level's already 11. So I don't want to get too high. I mean, hopefully nobody can really reach me out there anyway, but I'm only doing normal bones. I'm going to do 1 trip at a time from Ferox, so I don't really die. But, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't really do any math, so I'm not 100% certain on what level can reach me out there. I thought it was going to be a little lower than I thought. What the hell? No way, you're all real people. Prickmanald, Chodmanald, and Tickmanald. Okay. I don't know what's going on there, but, Okay, we just did the first inventory, and it's good for us. We got to level 7 off 27 bones. Take all the prayer XP we can get. We'll probably do a lot of killing monsters, a lot of picking up bones. Definitely good. I forgot to record myself spamming it in the altar, but just get in there, get out of there. I think I only have enough for a couple of trips, like maybe 4 in total, maybe 4.5. So every inventory run we do is great. Now, granted, that was only 600 XP, but every little bit's gonna count. So definitely good, definitely good. All right, probably gonna have to do some other stuff here for a second. We did finish our bones. We did not die. It was 4.5 inventories. We got the 18 prayer, which is a nice little starter boost. Holy shit, that guy smacked me for a 5. He's not messing around, Mr. Dwarf. We're going to go get a task for the wilderness, Slayer wise, and then we will start doing that. It's going to be a good way to bump up some combat stats, maybe get some drops, some gear, kind of figure out where we're going from there. I feel like I've already put in so much and the account's nowhere, but 18 prayer off 100 bones from getting 10 attack and 10 strength is pretty good. Honestly, it could have been worse, so probably worth time investment. Alright guys, so we're going to come over here, we're going to get our Slayer task and start getting our combats up. I'm in the wrong place, it's over here. Let's see what we got. Okay, item unlocked, so now you'll see it as well. I don't think I've had anything get unlocked really while I've been actually playing, but anytime we get an item, it'll pop up like that, and then we'll be able to see. He gave us rats, so go knock that out. We'll start raising that skill. Okay, so I had to make a quick pivot. I don't think this is a mini quest, but I started killing the rats and then I realized that this thing exists, which will give me some free Slayer XP. I just want to make sure if this turned any of the mini quests yellow, we're not going to do it, but it didn't. So this should be free XP. So we're going to do this for the free boost, then maybe go back to the wilderness lady, but my levels won't be high enough yet, so we might have to do some AFK training. So that's going to be probably the end of video 1. We just finished up getting that free XP. I'm going to go kill a couple more rats and just finish the quest up. We're going, sorry, the quest. We're going to finish the Slayer task up, and then I'm going to go get my free 10k out of the Barbarian Village. But that's going to be probably it for episode 1. I have been playing for a little bit today already, even though didn't really get too much done. Still took a couple hours to do what I've done so far. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I might do some stuff off screen, like I might raise my combats a little or get some skills off level 1 just so it doesn't take forever when I play, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, if you like the account or the idea and you want to see me do anything specific or try anything, leave a comment, feel free to subscribe, and that's it. No quests. We're out.